Okay, tactical processing case study. So I wrote this up after the following experience, and I want to share it with you. My eldest son, Charles, his eldest daughter is Abigail, and I had just gone running. And I noticed a text from my son, Charles, asking if I would call Abigail. And Abigail's at the time was a 9 or an 8-year-old, and she's going on 29. And you don't call children nowadays, you FaceTime. So that's kind of how it works. She's the eldest of 4, and she carries this mantle well. So I FaceTimed her, and Abigail answered the phone. She was very somber, and she was struggling for words when I asked what she wanted to talk about. So Dad jumped into the frame, and he said that Abigail had lost her temper, and after talking it over with Dad, they both wondered if Baba, Grandpa, might have any suggestions on how to work through the situation. So this is what we did. I said, all right, Abigail, tell me what happened. And here's what she said. Well, my dad asked us to clean up our rooms and said if we needed any help, that we should ask. And then she continued with the following explanation. When she asked her dad for help, it didn't work because her 1-year-old brother also needed help, Oliver. So when her dad returned, instead of helping Abigail, he helped her sisters, and then that triggered her. When she asked for help again, her dad continued to help the younger sisters, ignoring Abigail's request. So now she's going from trigger to flood. So hearing all the yelling going on, the mother runs up to try to soothe things, and that just fueled Abigail, and she went even more into the fragmented. So after everything settled down, that's when it was time to call Baba. So this is how the conversation went. I said, are you willing to play a game with me? To which Abigail says, sure. I said, okay, let's pretend you're up in your room and you've just asked your dad for help. You there? She goes, yeah. Now go to this, look at what's going on here and map it. What triggered or flooded you? And we're going to go through all the processes. So I don't have to interrupt the narrative. Just be mindful that we're going to go through this tactical processing probably fairly accurately. So, okay, let's pretend you're up in your room and you've asked your dad for help. You there? She goes, yeah. And she's closed her eyes automatically. I said, all right, how do you feel right now? Fine. Okay, now imagine after you've asked your dad for help that he's ignoring you and he's helping your brother and then your sisters instead of helping you. Where do you feel the anger? She goes, right here. And she was pointing to her solar plexus. Okay, tell me what you're afraid of. That my dad won't help me. Notice the female, how in touch she is with everything going on. We'll get there, guys, but now's evidently not the time. I said, anything else? She goes, yeah, that I'll have to do everything by myself and I'll be all alone. Okay. Then I ask, what are you telling yourself that isn't true? That my family won't be with me and that my dad doesn't care about me. Then I say, now, Abigail, I want you to pretend that you're 100 feet in the air, looking down into your bedroom, watching this drama happen. Can you do that? She goes, yeah, Baba. I said, okay, now describe for me Abigail's behavior. I just went third person with her. That's very, very powerful. Then she starts laughing. She goes, oh, she's really mad. She's yelling at everyone. She's a crazy girl down there. And we both started laughing. So answer this question, Abigail. If you had a do-over, knowing what you know now, what would you do differently? And then just big smile came on her face. I'd stay calm, and I'd ask my dad to help me again. And when she said that, she opened her eyes. Then I said, okay, close your eyes again and imagine you're there. What does it look like if you remain calm when your dad doesn't help? I'm kind, I'm not mad, and I'm not yelling. I said, now, okay, how do you feel? She goes, really good. I feel calm and I feel peaceful. I said, all right, let's replay the entire story in your imagination. Are you ready? She goes, uh-huh. I said, okay, now take a deep breath in and count to 4 while you're breathing in. Now hold your breath for 4 seconds, and I just went through the whole thing again. And I was able to get the same process through with her. She came through, she felt that energy, She replaced the negative energy, and she realized what she was doing. It was powerful, and it was so simple. I'm suggesting this can be done with you. So I had a client once, we were in a group meeting, and each of them was to write down a challenge they had had the previous week or two, and then go through the tactical processing. So I'm watching a group of 6 starting down, and the person closest to me, her name was Ruth, she started writing, and then she stopped. And I saw her lean back like this, and for about a minute, she just went like this. And she opened her eyes, and she looked at me, and she says, Dr. Himmer, is it okay if I do another one? I already processed this one. And I said, yeah. After that was over, I asked her to share with everyone there what she had just done. She said she'd been practicing it so much that when she got to that, she was going to write it down and practice it. It was so easy for her, she needed to pick one that was a lot harder. This can be done to the point that you've learned to focus so you can lose focus. You can do it in your mind's eye. If you're a parent, how easy is ask your child, what are you feeling? What happened? Where do you feel it? What are you telling yourself? Etc. Ask those questions. They're powerful. But ask yourself as well. So that's a great case study of tactical processing. Thanks for listening.